Have you ever wished you had a superpower? Maybe you want to fly like a superhero or see through walls. In the real world, some animals have abilities that are just as amazing. They can't leap over tall buildings in a single bound, but they can sense the world in ways we can only imagine. These are not tricks or magic. They are special senses that have developed over a very long time. These senses help them find food, avoid danger, and communicate with each other in ways that seem almost impossible to us. They are the true superheroes of the natural world, using their unique gifts every single day to survive. These incredible abilities are often called super senses. For us, the world is what we see here. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, a great hunter glides silently through the water. This is the shark, an animal often feared but rarely understood. Sharks have a sense that is truly electric. They possess special gel-filled pores on their snouts called ampullae of Lorenzini. These tiny organs allow them to detect the faint electrical fields that all living creatures produce. When a fish moves its muscles, or its heart beats, it creates a tiny spark of electricity in the water. The shark can sense this spark from a distance, allowing it to find prey that is completely hidden from view, buried under the sand on the ocean floor. This amazing ability, called electroreception, turns the shark into a perfect predator. It doesn't just rely on its eyes or its famous sense of smell, it can feel the very presence of life around it. This is especially useful in the dark or murky waters where sight is limited. Even if a flounder is perfectly camouflaged against the seabed, its faint electrical signature gives it away. Fun fact: a shark's electroreception is so sensitive that it can detect the electrical field of a battery from miles away. This incredible sense ensures that very little escapes the shark's notice in its underwater domain. Now let's leave the ocean and soar into the quiet of the night forest. Here, another master hunter is at work, the owl. Owls are famous for their large, forward-facing eyes that give them excellent night vision, but their true superpower is their hearing. An owl's ears are not symmetrical, one is placed slightly higher on its head than the other. Imagine being able to see in complete darkness not with your eyes, but with a different kind of vision altogether. This is the world of the pit viper, rattlesnake copperhead. These snakes have a superpower that allows them to see heat. On their faces, between their eyes and nostrils, are two small, heat-sensitive pits. These organs can detect infrared radiation, which is the heat given off by warm-blooded animals like mice, birds, squirrels. For the snake, a warm mouse glows brightly against the cool background of the night. This thermal vision gives the snake a huge advantage as a nighttime hunter. It essentially has two sets of eyes, one that sees visible light, another that sees a heat map of its surroundings. The snake's brain combines the information from its regular eyes and its heat pits to create a detailed image of its environment. This allows it to strike with deadly accuracy, even in pitch-black darkness. Fun fact: pit vipers can detect temperature differences as small as 0.003 degrees Celsius, sensitive enough to see the warm trail left by a mouse that scurried by moments before. Now let's venture into a dark cave where thousands of bats are flitting through the air, never colliding with each other or the cave walls. How do they navigate in absolute blackness? Bats use a remarkable superpower called echolocation. In the vast savannas of Africa and the dense forests of Asia lives a gentle giant with a secret way of communicating. Elephants are known for their intelligence and strong social bonds, but one of their most amazing abilities is hidden from our ears. We hear loud trumpets with our ears, but elephants also use very low-frequency sounds called infrasound. These deep rumbles are so low that humans cannot hear them. The sounds travel through the air and, more importantly, through the ground as seismic vibrations. This lets herds talk over incredible distances, sometimes up to 6 miles. They use these calls to coordinate group movements. They use them to warn others of danger. They use them to find potential mates. Elephants sense ground vibrations not just with ears, but with sensitive pads on the soles of their feet. This exploration will take us deep into the lives of 5 remarkable animals, each with a sense so powerful it defies belief. So, if you could have any animal's superpower for a day, which one would you choose? Think about it, and share your choice with friends and family. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and tell us which super sense you'd choose in the comments.